My ninjas, more core 4, thoracic extension, and apparently singing. You know what's really cool as you restore mobility to your thoracic spine? It opens up your voice. It's so cool. And you know what else is cool about voice? This is a total side note, but voice is actually exhale. I can't talk on the inhale. Right? So I have to talk on the exhale, and we'll get more into this later, but I'm doing all these thoracic mobility exercises and noticing how much more clear and powerful and easy and strong my voice is, which means that I'm getting better at letting go, actually. Exhaling is the break. Exhaling is vagus nerve activity. Exhaling is letting go. And so when you open up your thoracic mobility through restoring motion in there, you're actually giving yourself more freedom and ease with breathing and with vocalizing, which means you're getting better at letting go as we continue the thoracic extension core 4 journey. Today we will be doing a really cool, potent exercise that actually builds your endurance muscles to be able to stay more up in this position instead of slouching down into here. Not that there's anything wrong with here. It's not bad. It's not good. It just is a position that bodies can go into. And the more freedom you have to go into and out of it and stay out of it for longer periods of time if you'd like, that's what gives you freedom and choice. Okay? Now, common freeze response, stuck, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So then these muscles, they all get sort of weak and deconditioned. And so this next exercise is about strengthening, not strengthening, enhancing the endurance capacities of these muscles back here that hold you upright in the world, and you can be in more power, more confidence, more clarity, more easy voice in sharing as you build the endurance of these muscles. Okay, this one is called, I really have mixed feelings about saying what I'm about to say. There's shooter and victim. Okay, now I have this personal belief that people are both monsters and medicine inside of me and inside of every human. This is my belief system. You do not need to adopt it, but all of us are a combination of monsters and medicine. I try to have my medicine in the driver's seat of my consciousness more than my monster, but I've got a fucking monster inside of me. We all do. And those physiological circuits can drive the shooters and the victims in the world. And so maybe on some level, this is a total sidebar, but maybe as we own the monster within us and the shooter and the victim through this exercise, we're actually separating ourselves from it and seeing, yeah, that's possible, but you know what? I'm going to use it as a force for good. There we go. Okay, the exercise is called shooter and victim. Sorry for that. Not sorry. It's a side note. The exercise is called shooter and victim. As always, anchor your feet, anchor your seat, find your feet and seat. Ground them into the earth. That will stabilize you and give you a nice foundation for movement to be built upon. Next, you want to imagine a long, tall, kind of ballerina spine, right? Not like this, not like this. But like, where's that mid-range position for you? Imagine that you're wide across your collarbones. Imagine your head is like a balloon filled with helium, and from the middle of your pelvic bowl is a water fountain that's springing straight up, and that helium head balloon is floating on top of that water fountain shooting straight up out of your pelvic bowl. That's your posture that you want to set up. Now, it already makes me happier to be in this position. I'm just noticing that. Do a pulse check, 0 to 10, energy level. I'm at about an 8, because I'm very happy right now. And then pleasure, I'm at about a 9. Just doing this position makes me feel happy. So notice what is your pulse check of energy and pleasure. Now, what you'll be doing is You've got your collarbones wide. The goal of this exercise is to get out your guns, you little sharpshooter, you. Little sniper-like exercise here. And what you want to do is think about bringing your shoulder blades together. Okay, many people will do that. That's not what we're going for. Or many people will do that. That's not what we're going for. If you watch my shoulder blades, and I have to imagine and visualize this first, that my shoulder blades are like wet, slippery bars of soap, and they can easily glide across my thoracic cage, okay? And so what you want to think about doing is just setting, right? And not like that, not like that. Just a gliding straight back. And now you want to make sure that that doesn't come into help. Okay, so it's just a gliding straight back. And then you want to keep your shoulder blades there in that position. So now the like wet, slippery soap has like glue or gum. It's sort of stuck in that position. And then what you want to do is shoot your gun. So you're moving your hands forward and back, your elbows forward and back. You're making sure that you're not overarching in your back. You're not hunching your shoulders up. So maintaining that nice scapular retraction, that shoulder blade locked back position. Oh, God, this feels so good because it's building the foundation of my shoulder blades to keep my whole posture, heart chakra open. And I'm just, shooting the guns forward and backward while keeping the scapula in the position, which is extending my thoracic spine, which is supporting my strong, stable heart, posture, confidence, clear, calm power in the world. And I'm done. Take a break whenever you're ready. 30 to 60, 40 seconds is plenty. Okay, so that's shooter. And what you're doing is just really setting yourself up for a strong body to keep you up and out of that freeze, but not going over back into fight or flight. But this is, core power regulated green trees. Next, you want to anchor down and do the victim. So lock in your feet in your seat. Find that nice scapular position, not up, not like that, but just a straight backward retraction. And now, as you keep the retraction of your shoulder blades, instead of forward and backward with your humerus, your arm bone, what you want to do is rotate it. Like, oh no, I'm a victim. Because you know what? Fuck, we've all been freaking victims of just shitty ass life stuff. But it doesn't have to consume us, and it doesn't have to occupy our entire identity and persona. And so I'm just maintaining that nice scapular position. I am feeling fatigue. I am feeling endurance. And I am actively building my strength, my power, my position to effectively work in the world. We do work through our hands. And when we have a nice, strong, stable foundation, man, our work is more effective in the world and we feel better about ourselves. Okay, so you've done probably more than enough. I'm feeling quite fatigued. Oh, I tell you, that when I start doing this exercise, if I haven't done it for a while, I'm usually quite sore the next day. So if that happens to you, that's normal. It'll settle out in 3, 4, 5 days. Play with your thoracic extension exercises. This builds the endurance of it. And next time we're going to get into the final exercise for your thoracic extension core 4, and you get to play with which 1, 2, 3, or all 4 work the best for you. Reassess, folks. I forgot to reassess my energy level. I'm a nice 3. I just burped, which is an indication of relaxation response, which is great. My parasympathetic activity's on. And pleasure, man, I am at a solid 10 of just peacefulness. So where's your pleasure? And I didn't reassess anything biomechanically before, but if you want to do that now and then check it again another time, you can check and see how things feel for you. I do love this work and I do love this journey with you. I'm so excited. Keep doing all the glorious things you're doing. I honor, validate, and acknowledge your amazing grit in still being here with us today. Have a beautiful day.